Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation, Introducing the State Charter Unified Enrollment System. My name is Erica Achamorfa, and in this presentation, we'll be going over the Unified Enrollment System and the SCSC's plans to innovate, centralize, and improve the current state charter application, lottery, and enrollment process. So let's dive in. Let's start off with defining a unified enrollment system. A unified enrollment system is a centralized platform that uses a transparent set of policies to allocate public charter school seats through a single application and student assignment process. This includes common application materials, unified timelines for submitting applications, conducting lotteries when school enrollment limits are reached, announcing offers, and deadlines for registration and enrollment. These will be consolidated into a single platform. So for families, this will provide robust school information and detail the application process. And schools will be able to review and evaluate the application and enrollment information that is submitted. This unified enrollment system will not only support the regular application and enrollment period, but it will manage these processes year-round. Looking at our current landscape, each year state charter schools conduct successful yet separate admissions and enrollment processes. These separate systems have led to challenges for schools and families. And as the state charter landscape grows in Georgia, these challenges are expected to expand too. Some of the limitations that come with the current decentralized system includes ensuring data accuracy and conducting on-time verification for funding purposes. Also, the labor and cost schools take on to manage a comprehensive application and enrollment process can be demanding for administrators and limit the resources available to improve or even maintain educational programming. The unified enrollment system overall seeks to decrease the valuable time and resources employed with the current systems in place. In a unified enrollment system, common timelines promote both simplicity and efficiency. Aligning the application and enrollment process can alleviate stress on families by eliminating the pressure of managing numerous deadlines, making it easier to manage applications more efficiently. Common timelines will also promote a level playing field by ensuring families have equal time to apply for all eligible charter schools. Adopting common application materials offers several benefits for families and schools. To start off, this saves time, reduces redundancy, and allows families to focus more on the quality of their application rather than duplicating efforts across different forms. This can also make the application process more accessible to a wider range of families, which could lead to greater participation and provide opportunities for families who might have otherwise been deterred by the complexities of multiple application requirements. Common application materials on a centralized platform can also increase transparency and the available of quality data because state charter schools and the SCSC will be able to analyze data from applications. This will be able to provide more valuable insight into applicant demographics, community needs, and other relevant factors. Incorporating common placement procedures ensures fairness, promotes consistency, and eliminates the perception of bias. This also provides more robust information for predicting student enrollment numbers. This can be especially important when families apply to multiple state charter schools, because these schools can then have insight into these duplicate applications, which is not currently available to them. Getting into our stakeholder advantages. Adopting a state charter unified enrollment process will enhance the experience for families, allowing them to focus more on selecting the right educational opportunities for their children. Schools will be able to more accurately forecast their student enrollment and allocate resources more efficiently. This will also help schools better plan for staffing, facilities, and their educational programming. Overall, implementing a common process builds confidence and trust in the system. The standardized procedures promotes transparency and accountability, which can dispel common charter school myths and instill integrity in the application and placement process. Looking into how this works for families, in a unified enrollment system, families will experience a simplified and streamlined application process. They'll be able to navigate through a unified timeline and submit a single set of application materials. They will also have a clear understanding of the application and enrollment criteria and factors that influence the placement process, allowing them to make more informed choices and better understand the reasons behind specific outcomes. For state charter schools, they will be able to save time and resources in a centralized system. In a unified enrollment system, the increased and enhanced data that will become available to schools can lead to better data-driven decision making. This can also enhance the effectiveness and relevance of the school's marketing and outreach plans and overall allow them to better serve their students and their communities. Getting into our timeline, currently the SCSC is in the research and solicitation period. The Unified Enrollment System was first introduced to schools and stakeholders in the 2022-2023 school year. Surveys will be sent out to schools in the summer of 23 to gain more insight and feedback. This fall, 2023, the SCSC will begin the solicitation process for vendor partners for this unified enrollment system. Once a vendor is acquired, the SCSC will conduct a pilot implementation in 2024 through 2025 with newly approved schools and any established schools who want to opt in early. The full implementation of the state charter unified enrollment system will begin in 2025 through 2026. This will include all state charter schools. Overall, this timeline aims to conduct a seamless transition to a unified enrollment system that causes minimal school disruption. Training opportunities will be readily available throughout this process. This current timeline is tentative, so any changes will be communicated immediately and directly from the SCSC. Thank you all for making it to the end of this introduction to the State Charter Unified Enrollment System. By embracing common application timelines, materials, and placement processes, we can foster a more equitable, transparent, and efficient educational system. Families will experience a simplified and fair application process. Schools will optimize resources and enhance educational outcomes, and communities will witness a more strengthened state charter school system. Together, we will strive to guarantee that every student has equal access to quality education and the process of applying to and placing students in schools is streamlined, inclusive, and supportive.